past few days, I've been on this kind of Dreamworks marathon for a certain extent. I've been watching all the Arkin movies, all the Shrek movies, Over the Hedge for some reason. But there's one year that stuck out to me as extremely exceptional. And that year was 2010. In 2010, Dreamworks released three, count them, 3 movies, and they were all pretty good. 3 movies. How to Train Your Dragon 1, Shrek 4, and Megamind. I'm sure a lot of you know that Megamind, it's a classic. Also, How to Train Your Dragon is one of the most popular Dreamworks franchise, and it started in 2010. And Shrek 4 is a beautiful send-off to a phenomenal franchise. Except for that part, but other than that, it's fantastic. I don't really know what this video is going to be. I'm just going to be talking about these movies and this year because Dreamworks movies don't get nearly enough recognition that they deserve. They've been having a really rough decade, not only going broke, but also releasing bad movies. So I wanted to highlight the best year of this decade. So I wanted to highlight the best year for Dreamworks and subsequently the best year. How to Train Your Dragon 1 is a really solid 8.5 out of 10. There is so much I enjoy about this movie. First of all, the characters are good. How to Train Your Dragon gets a lot better as the series goes on. First movie, yes? Hi again. If you're wondering why I look wet, it's because it was raining outside and I like the rain and I wanted to go outside in the rain. Anyway, I think it's kind of undeniable that the How to Train Your Dragon movies got a lot better as time went on. Like, the second one and the third one are like masterpieces, but going back to like the first one after watching those ones is kind of like, that's it. You know, it's not fantastic, but I said this video was about positives in the year 2010, and it's still a great movie. Don't get me wrong, I really love the world building, and specifically Hiccup and his father are both very well developed characters. Yeah, it's just a good movie. It gets a 8 out of 10. That's better than other things. Yeah, 8 out of 10. Shrek 4 is a underrated classic. Sure, it doesn't have the same je ne sais quoi as the first 2 movies, but I still stand that it is a good movie and a great send-off to these characters. It deserves more recognition for telling a mature, emotional story in the Shrek universe and being good and everything, you know?
Sorry. Is me singing in there gonna disrupt?
Yes. There's a really good Shraflawless video on the topic of Shrek 4, which I'll link in the description if you want to go watch it with your 2 dilly darn eyes, assuming you have both of those. But it's just a good movie, and I recommend it if you're in a Shrekky mood. Anyway, moving on from Shrek and How to Train Your Dragon, we have Megamind. You know, Megamind, I'm just so sad that this movie didn't turn into a franchise because it is so incredibly clever with how it tells its story, and like the characters are just good. It's good, man. This analysis of the year 2010 for Dreamworks is mostly boiled down to me saying it's good. But you know, at the end of the day, I think we can all admit that Megamind is better than Shark Tale. It's at least better than that. I think we can all agree. Okay, I need to compose my thoughts more for these videos. Basically, like the movie. The main reason I'm making this video is just because Dreamworks have been going through a really rough period over the past decade. I mean, other than the fantastic How to Train Your Dragon movies and the Kung Fu Panda movies, and a few speckled good movies in and around, they just haven't had the same. They're not on the same winning streak as what they were in the 2000s rather. I have a lot of love for Dreamworks, and I want to see them get the respect they deserve in the animation community. But that just doesn't seem to be happening because they released Shrek the Third. So, also now the Shrek reboot is gonna be made by the same people that made Minions. So that'll be great. Anyway, I don't really know what this video was. I just wanted to talk about more topics like this, just in like this kind of format, or just me discussing things. Yeah, that was the 2010s for Dreamworks, their best year in my opinion. Go watch Over the Hedge. YouTube keeps marketing this video as made for kids when it's not supposed to be that. So, I'm just gonna name off some grown-up things. So hopefully it, makes it not made for kids. Okay, here we go. Divorce. Religion. Big Bang Theory. The show. The show Big Bang Theory. My dad.